Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us, Sid. Let's jump right into some questions here. We'll start with Rob Mosley, then we'll go to Max Torres.
Did it seem like when you guys were able to swing the ball around the perimeter, move it in and out, you created some really good looks for yourselves from the perimeter, and no better example than that 3 to go up 64-60. Is that something you talked about at all in the timeout? Just can you talk about how that play developed and how you created looks for yourselves today?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of attention is focused on our point guards, Tahina, Maddie, and India. And then especially inside when we get it into Niara, everyone's really focused on her because you have to send 2-3 people to her. So that just gives the opportunity for that extra pass and that open shot. And we knew it would be there. So we just kept going to that.
Max, you're up. Ryan, you'll be next.
Sydney, with the way this game played out today, definitely some back and forth battles and runs by both teams. You had more success on the perimeter today. I was just kind of curious how you felt that helped, dictate the way the game was going and help the offense.
Yeah. I mean, as you saw, 3-pointers weren't really going in today. It wasn't in our favor, but just seeing a few of them go down, I think it kind of just helped our team push through a couple of those defensive possessions, get back on offense. We knew our defense would lead to our offense. So just getting stops is our main goal.
Ryan, you're up. Andrew, you'll be next.
Sydney, since Niara, India, Tahina, they came back from their injuries, you've had to sort of shift your role where you have taken less shots, but your efficiency has gone up. How have you sort of reformed your game midway through the season?
Yeah, it's a totally different role. I mean, having Tahina, Indy, and Niara back, who else in the country has those 3 players out of their team? It's crazy. So we're so grateful that they're back, and it helps develop my game even more, just searching shots, hunting for shots all the time, because everyone's, pays all their attention on them. So.
Andrew, you're up. Eric, you'll be next.
Yeah, in that first half, what was it defensively that Utah was able to kind of capitalize on? I know we talk about the shooting and the 3-point effort today, but defensively, was there something that you guys that wasn't clicking there in the first half against them?
Yeah, well, we know they're a great 3-point shooting team, so we couldn't really help off of them for those drives and attacks. So we really had to be fundamental and sound on just one-on-one defense and not letting them beat you. And we struggled a couple of times. We got beat, but I think we figured it out towards the end of the game, and it was just stop by stop. We had to get them because we know they couldn't shoot 3, so we couldn't risk that.
Eric, you're up. Gabriel will be next.
Sid, I was going to ask just specifically about your last 3-pointer with about 1:45 to play, and just kind of when the ball swings to you from India, what are you thinking and just kind of the significance of that moment?
I knew it was going to be a big shot. All I was thinking was India trusted me because I thought she had an open shot. So knowing that she made that extra pass, we talked about it before the game, trust your teammates. It was what Kobe used to tell the team when he was here talking to us. And as you know, it's been 2 years since he passed away. And so before the game, we talked about trusting your teammates throughout the game. So, she had trusted me.
Gabriel, you're up. Jared, you'll be next. James after that.
Hey, Sydney, you guys got your 5th win in a row. Is there anything different that you guys have done during this hot streak, or is there anything that sparked the streak?
I really think that just beating UConn and Arizona last weekend really kind of helped us go into the rest of the season knowing that we are one of the top contenders in the country. And we put our name out there, and I think it just really helped us through this game and through the rest of our games this weekend.
Jared, you're up. James, you'll be next. Rob after that.
Hey, Sydney, I know that Kelly has kind of referenced in the last few weeks that you guys are sort of in mid-November mode. Do you feel like with a win like this, it sort of helps you guys push closer and closer to where you're hopefully going to be by kind of late February, March?
Yeah, I think every game, every practice is getting us closer and closer. And we've been working really hard in practice and really hard in these games. And I think we're just chipping away, and we're going to get there. And it's showing on the court.
A couple more for you, Sid. We'll go to James and then Rob to end.
So not so much about today's game, but want to kind of take you back in order to look forward to UCLA. Go back to last season. I know the team is so different now, personnel-wise especially, but that loss at UCLA really came to define last season, and the practice in between the LA schools really defined things, as you're already giving the look.
Yeah.
How different is this team is this program and mindset mentality, even for yourself, compared to 11 months ago? Because it sounded like I wasn't in the gym in that practice, but that sounded like quite the practice you guys had.
Oh, it was really intense. I mean, last year compared to this year, you can't compare it. There's nothing really similar to it. We're a whole new team. As you can see at these end of the games, we're fighting for these games. And I feel like last year we just kind of gave up. I mean, we got 30 balled by UCLA at home, and it was just, we were down by 10 and we never really got back up from there. And I think we don't even need those practices. Like I said, when we were playing in between those two games, it was a crazy practice. We were all out, going, fighting for everything, fighting for positions, fighting for possessions. And I think we do that every day in practice now. So it's not like an everyday thing, so like it was last year. So we do that every day, and it's kind of paying off on the court now.
Go ahead, Rob.
They were averaging 83 coming into this one. They scored 66. You've talked a little bit about the defensive effort, but just a little bit more. What do you feel like you guys did, apart from however they executed, to try to limit their offensive output?
Yeah, like I said, we were just really trying to stop their 3-point shooters. That's what they're known for. That's how they get all their points. They get them from 3-point line to free throw line. So if we just stayed in front of our man and played good defense one-on-one and didn't foul, we could win the game. We tried to make them make tough shots.
Thank you very much, Sydney. Appreciate it.